Good morning from Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm John with Gator Metal Roofing, and for my Tar Heel Adventures, today we're visiting Knightdale to see Jerry and Scott, who have a energy-efficient Gator Metal roof installed. Before we go to Knightdale, which is only about a 20-mile drive from here, we're going to stop by the North Carolina Museum of Art. They have some cool outdoor exhibits I want to show you. So let's put the pedal to the metal with Gator Metal Roofing. This is a Tibetan Buddhist center. They actually bring teachers called lamas to America from Tibet to teach Americans Buddhism from their practices in Tibet. Really cool. Simpson is the artist who created this. We call it the whirligig. I actually went to his farm where he created these in Lucama, North Carolina. I rode my bike there. It's near Wilson, and he died in 2013, and it's now been put all over North Carolina. In fact, if you drive down I-95 from Virginia into North Carolina, it's at the rest area that you first enter when you get into North Carolina. I made it to Nightdale. Let's check it out. Downtown Knightdale. It's not very big, so we should be able to check all of it out. Oh, that was kind of cool. Old kit car. It's funny, we just saw a lot of trains in Rocky Mount in last week's episode. Well, there's trains in Knightdale too. Here's an old caboose. I'm not sure if these tracks are actually in use. There is a signal, but they don't look like they have trains come through here very often. It's certainly not on that side. Let's see if we can get inside this train. Looks like no. Looks like they're using it for storage of Christmas decorations here. And there it is again. Here is the Knightdale Fire Department Station 1. This is Knightdale Station Park. Notice a lot of metal roofs here. Right in front of me is an amphitheater. And on the other side, there is a Armed Forces Memorial, I believe. Let's take a look.
Parkour!
Parkour! Even the playground has a metal roof. Metal roof! They're everywhere. Metal roof. Alright, I'm gonna go get some lunch here at Prime Barbecue. Honestly, that was some really good barbecue. It was really good green beans. It was really good macaroni and cheese. I got my to-go cup of Sierra Mist. Let's get back on the road and put the pedal to the metal with Gator Metal Roofing. I always like to check out the high schools in the towns I visit, and here is the Knightdale High School. This is some sort of environmental park, but there's a dirt trail to get there? Google Maps, you misdirected me. The parking lot is over there by the library. Let's get off of this dirt road before I get in trouble. While I'm over by the library, I think I'll return these books. This is really pleasant. I have a friend from Boston who moved down here to Raleigh, and he said, wow, there's so many trees. He forgot what trees were like because he lived in a big city. And I kind of feel the same way coming from Raleigh to Knightdale. There's even more trees here than there are in Raleigh. They just cover you, they're everywhere, and it's really very nice, actually. The park was really a nice place to stop, very pleasant and relaxing. I highly recommend it. Let's get back on the road and go check out Scott and Jerry's house.
We've really grown a lot over the last 20 years, especially with the added highways, a lot more restaurants and stores and really a lot of convenience, so we don't have to really leave Knightdale for much of anything if we don't want to. A neighbor had a metal roof put on a few years ago, and we've always thought that that was a nice looking roof. The other thing is, you know, we're getting older, we're in our 60s, and we've had some issues in the past where we had roof leaks, and we do live in a place where you can get hail and hurricanes and severe storms and so forth. So blowing shingles is not something we want to have to ever deal with again. Within a few days, we had a gentleman come out and give us a quote, walked the property, took measurements on the house. You know, with all the guarantees and just the ease of it and the aesthetic part, it made it an easy decision. Within 2 weeks, they were here doing installation. The interest rate that they provided through their financing was reasonable. The payments were going to be very reasonable. You know, we've had people that have drove by and slowed down, take pictures, you know, so yeah, it's definitely something that has appealed to many people. I would highly recommend gator roofing. We've been very satisfied, very pleased with how it looks, and said not to have to worry about ever having to deal with leaking roofs and damage of any sort. That 100-year guarantee really makes it very comforting.
Thanks for joining me on this trip from Raleigh to Knightdale to Jerry and Scott's house here, where they have this beautiful energy efficient gator metal roof installed. I hope you had a good time. I did, and I'll see you next time for My Tar Heel Adventures. I'm John.